beautiful little opening right here. You have some options and opportunities, especially where you live, and choices about your domestic life and future. That is for some of you. Okay, so definitely seeing that. You have a strong new beginning for some of you. This is a new journey with an adjustment with your residence and your domestic life. Okay, for some of you, this is like an intervention. Maybe people want to talk to you because they're concerned about you, or it's like a makeshift intervention. Some people are concerned about you for some reason. I don't know. That is for some of you here. All right. Now, I do see that this is a week of options and plans. This can be, you have some choices. You really need to kind of relax. I do feel some of you could be passive aggressive, well, more like your temper, explosive, or you're expressing yourself in a way that could be, it's like others want to help or want to hear you, but it's the way you express yourself maybe that bothers them. So I do feel that energy for some of you. All right. So I do see that it's a lot of like chaotic energy around. Of course, Mercury's in retrograde. So these issues are common, but, and I did post a Mercury reading, Mercury retrograde reading. You can find that on my YouTube channel. You need to, I want to say, recharge. You need to take some time to breathe, relax. Sometimes you need to just, disassociate yourself, take some time for yourself and relax. You are offered, or there's many opportunities before you. You just have to kind of make your dreams real, okay? And not like, I want to say, again, this is for some of you. I feel this is the younger Sagittarius that are just kind of like learning lessons. It's like just don't just say it, do it, okay? For the ones that are evolved and that are mature, you already know better, okay? You know, and you're just like, you may be dealing with these energies. It's like you've been there, done that, so this could be people around you too. All right. You do have people throwing wrenches in your path, okay? So dealing with a toxic situation, I do see that. Now, this could be somebody who really does care about you, but may give you some tough love. Either they're going to address issues that you have, or they seeing where they want to help you, but at the same time, this could be like the devil's advocate type of advice. You could listen to anything. Of course, you can make your own decisions, but this person is teaching you some valuable lessons for some of you. This is like lessons definitely showing up here too. Now, you could be dealing with a Cancer energy or someone who exhibits those energies. And I do feel here too, for some of you, this is a very strong attraction to someone, but it's a little bit toxic. Either there's too much obsessiveness, possessiveness, or you're hanging with the wrong crowd. Maybe somebody comes out, this could be a Cancer energy, and says, you are who you hang out with. So you could be hanging out with the wrong type of people. You know what I mean? So there is that kind of energy. Or you, as an evolved Sagittarius, could be actually seeing this and maybe you reassessing it with you, or you giving someone else advice. Like I said, there's a difference here of Sagittarius and stages, okay, so to speak, okay? For some of you, you've learned these lessons from the past. You know what retracts you. You know what's your bad habits. So it's time now to move forward, okay? I'm seeing a lot of the past is coming back, or people want to talk about the past, so you're not really happy about that. So I do see that too. So there's this like, I don't know, some of you could be just like reminiscing the past. Definitely seeing something like that too. And I'm seeing that there could be somebody that you're going to maybe meet that you or bump into from the past, someone maybe you grew up with, could be a sibling or something, and this is in the next maybe couple weeks. So there is something like needing to wait a little, so to speak. I do see for some of you, there's a lot of interference. This is people with their opinions, or they're telling you what to do. But it's a time to reassess. You know who has your best interest at heart and who doesn't. So it's time to get up that hamster wheel, so to speak, too. It's almost like you keep going back and you keep going back to something and it's not good. People don't always change. Past history is, when people say, I am who I am, sometimes believe it. You know what I mean? It's some people or some things just don't change. Okay. So you can hope, you could be idealistic, but they just don't. Some of you are dealing with the past. This is also, maybe some of you are breaking up. It's a make it or break it here, filing for divorce, or there's some kind of a breakup. I do feel also this could be just all of a sudden you're thinking of an ex, or an ex is thinking of you. I mean, the timing. There is something here that's either wishful thinking, or it's just not an idealistic thing either. All right. Now, I do see for some of you are just going to separate yourself, shut down communications with people who no longer serve a purpose here. You're kind of burning some kind of bridges. Okay. You're definitely kind of recovering from something as well. I do see you more analytical. Now, you could be dealing with also a person who is, ooh, this person could come out, say the wrong thing. You're dealing with like, you got a lot of energies around you. This could be like a Libra, Virgo energy as well. What didn't kill you only made you stronger. You may be very hard on yourself. Because maybe you trust someone again, you give someone a chance, and they turn out to be the same. You know, there is that kind of back and forth energy.
A lot of movement here, Sagittarius. This looks like, I have to say, you know, we can have up and downs, but you do have pretty good energy. So this should be, despite any ups and downs, should be a pretty good week. There's lots of slowing down, working on things too. So patience is going to be important. I do see satisfaction. This could be, you know, enjoying the fruits of your labor, enjoying company, a wish fulfillment. Happiness is there. So there is a basic energy that I'm seeing here, looking good here. Okay. Strong theme this week is there's a lot of movement. You're making progress. So pat yourself on the back somehow, whether it is a stepping stone, a little milestone. You're making some kind of progress, okay? You're taking some kind of action. You've got the determination. You've got the willpower. You're finally putting something under control here. So you're controlling something, you know, you got it under control somehow. It's like you have this direction too, and maybe this is like two paths, but you can work on two things at the same time or have two goals. But remember, don't be pulled, you know, how do I say it? Then you become it's a crossroads, like having two horses, and then they're, you know, they're charging ahead, and then one's wanting to go this direction, one's going to go that, you know what I mean? So you could come to a crossroads. It's almost like, which tarot card has the two horses? Well, Chariot. Yeah, it's like a chariot. So, this is strong willpower, but maintaining that control, okay, is very important as well. This is a week definitely that things are going to maybe surprise you. You maybe even surprise yourself how things will just work out when you kind of maintain that balance, and you're accomplishing things. So beautiful energy here. You're definitely making progress. I do see here that some things are dissipating. This is losing interest in some things or some situations. Maybe you've been like kind of slacking off. Maybe you've been lazy. I don't know. I'm giving you an example. And now that's going to start dissipating. So some things no longer apply in your life. And either you get this aha moment and it's like, okay, I need to do something. So this is where I'm seeing the progress. So there are things that are dissipating and kind of you're coming to some endings. You're going to slowly kind of revamp yourself. Things that, it's like dusting yourself off and saying, that's it. I'm going to tackle this, all right. I think that's the best I can explain that. Definitely there's one thing here is, yes, it's an end of a difficult cycle. Okay. Maybe it's something you've been stressing over and then you kind of made excuses you didn't do or whatever it is, or you've been focusing on the past, focusing on things that have, oh, this always went wrong. I've done that, So there is something to kind of reevaluate there. So you could put an end to it and move forward. It's like it's ending. You have the control to end some things and pick yourself up. So I do feel that energy. Don't focus on what went wrong. Don't focus on, oh, I didn't get this done. Oh, well, or regrets. I could have done this. I could have done that. We can't change the past. We can't change that. We make mistakes. We have regrets. We all do. So we need to keep pushing forward. And then you can look back and say how much progress you made from this point on. Because life, time keeps on ticking. And we do not have the ability to go and redo the past. We only have an ability to what we do now to build for the future. So in a way, we do create our own future. All right. So it's focusing on that and starting new. Okay. So it's almost like a fresh start. I do see here a lot of you have, you're more grounded, thinking clearly about some things, and you're reassessing some of your beliefs or the way you thought about things, and you're making this decision to start fixing yourself up. Some part of your life you're fixing up this week, and you're going to be doing well. This could be your belief systems are changing, the way you thought, your perspective. So definitely looking good there. You got the creative touch here. For some of you, maybe going back to an old talent you had, and you just realize, oh, I can make money off of that. Or you're picking up something that you're talented or you've done that you're really good at from the past, and it's going to be something that's going to be worth your while. I do see you're shutting the doors to a lot of things. Okay, you're leaving some things that bugged you behind. It's like closures. You're closing things up, and it's an emotion. It's more internal and emotional. They no longer are a purpose in your life, or they have no more value anymore. So you're leaving that, and you're going to be pushing forward. You do leave the week, I feel, with huge transformation and strong endings. So that is definitely there. And I do see for some of you, it's going to create some kind of freedom for you. For some of you, this is indicating a change of direction with work or career, even money, how it was handled or how you made money. There is some transformative energy when it comes to even money. The hard work, the fruits of your labor is showing up here. This is also treating yourself. So I do feel that energy. You are commencing a new cycle. And this is also with finances is what I'm feeling here. So I do see that energy too. This is a good week of charity work, giving, receiving. All right. So I do see that energy as well. There could be other people who want to help you somehow. This is a good week to have like a garage sale. I see sales could be doing well. Balancing your time, your money management, and with others. So this is a good energy here is what I feel. For some of you, you could be finding like a passive income, a second job, something on the side is showing up here. So I do see that energy, and you could be kind of having fun with it. All right. So if you look at it that way, for some of you, it's like the pot boiling over. This is making some kind of money on the side, having fun. I don't know why I keep saying having fun with it. All right. So yeah, that's really looking good here. You have some decisions that and choices that you're going to have to make. And I do feel here, these are things of what's valuable for you in the future. Weighing out your options first. All right. So I do feel that whatever you decide, it's going to be good. I see others supporting you somehow. Not everybody's going to like what you do, but it's your life. Okay. Victory, success is showing up here. This is you also wanting to be with more positive people. So this could be slowly merging into a new social group that's coming up too. These are people who actually have their act together. They, I see kind of, they're very influential. They may have money, things of value, or they've kind of, they've got their act together. They're financially stable for some of you. I do feel that energy as well. For some of you, this could be some kind of windfall or luck with money. Maybe you gamble, I don't know, or you get a lottery ticket for some of you and you make some money. So I do feel that energy. A lot of you are going to start being more interested about future investments. This is like dealing with real estate, home, I don't know, 401k plans. For some of you, this is money coming in. This could be inheritance. Someone leaving you a will, leaving you naming you in a will. For others, could be dealing with insurance payouts.